that's not bad.
No specific check to see if there's a bonus?
You ever
Well, it's physical, so whatever you've got in physical.
Well, it's hard to show you on a D4.
So is it a success?
I see it.
This one.
Wow.
Okay, yep. So you grab him by the scruff of his neck yet again, and he's flailing inside this hole. Mars, it is your turn. You are flailing down in this hole while Abraheem has you literally by the hair.
Well, what of our enemies?
Your enemy at this point is a hole.
That's my favorite enemy.
I'm not sure that sentence has ever been uttered to me in this life. Then fuck this hole. If it's my enemy, get out of my life. Abraheem, you were trying to accomplish something you didn't do so well. How can I help?
But I did.
You know, this is a mess. We're just trying to get into the damn library.
He got you.
No, I got you. I succeeded. I grabbed your hair.
Yeah, he grabbed your hair.
And stopped you from falling. You're flailing while I...
Well, the least I can do is leap backward and then sort of pirouette and spin in such a way to make it seem like the whole thing was intentional.
Well, that is a difficulty of 6.
Oh,
holy crap!
Jeez.
Shut up, Scotty. Is that 20s?
That's 12s.
Oh,
12.
Oh, there you go. You got this.
You got this.
Oh, damn it. How many?
Your physical.
Oh, we got a bonus. So 2d12. 2d12.
That's it.
First one was an 8. Second one was a 5.
No. So you do not manage to pirouette your way out of the hole. However, Jeremy does manage to just pull you out, so you're now sitting on the edge.
Damn dwarven hips. They're just like...
Pivel, it is your turn.
Okay, so our buddy Mars is safely out of the hole, sitting on the edge, right?
Correct. Grumbling at the hole.
Okay, so is the hole totally blocking our way to the door?
Correct.
Like we can't literally. So how wide is that? How wide is the hole?
So
10 feet?
It's about 10 foot square.
Oh, geez. Okay. So now we got this giant hole in between us and the door.
We have rope, though, my friend.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, I'm going to. Abraheem, you saw the symbol on the door, right? Oh, you saw the trap. That's right.
I saw the trap. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do an old school maneuver, and I'm going to kind of, can I skirt around the pit a bit?
Yeah, I mean, you can be closer to the door on this. If the door is an archway, the pit ends at the bases of the arches.
Okay, I'm going to kind of skirt around and kind of poke the door with my staff. See if I can maybe open it.
All right.
Old school rogue style.
You're able to push the door very slightly, but it's very heavy door. So at this angle where you're out near the hinges, it's very difficult to push it. But I'll give you a physical check, difficulty 7.
Okay, is that a D20?
Yeah.
Okay. I at least have another die, so. I actually got a 1!
Hey, show it, Scotty. Show it, Scotty. Bring it up there.
See if I can get it up.
There it is.
Rolling ones never felt so good.
Jeez. Well, it was kind of hidden by the rim, and I didn't see it. The other one wasn't a 1, of course.
The history of your mother's adventures swell in your mind and give you great fortitude as you use all manner of strength to basically shove this door open with your quarterstaff.
Mummy?
So that brings us to Abraheem.
So this door is now like
Open.
fully open?
Yeah. The one side. It's a
and-
two-sided door and one side is open.
Yeah. So what do I see through this opening?
So inside you see there are large windows that are basically open. There's no glass, it's just openings, effectively arched openings, which flood the room with the dawn light as the sun is rising directly out from behind the town. And you can see reflections of the polished marble floors, and you see giant statues of extremely large armored people holding swords and staring down the swords at their feet.
Okay, so Abraheem's still having his hand on his dwarf companion's hair. Let's go. Steadies himself, stands up, looks into the opening and at the door, and again grabs the amulet that's hung around his neck and raises it up. And first of all, just raises it up towards this whole situation to see if there's any change in like the trap, if anything closes or if the other door opens, and just basically waits for any kind of response.
So you hear the final crickets of the night singing to one another.
Okay, so would that be considered my a quick action then, doing that?
Yeah, it's just a quick action. Yeah.
Okay,
No magical
so
bridge extends or anything?
So then, still with the amulet kind of in hand, very as visible as possible, I kind of skirt the hole in the ground towards where Pivel has met it at the corner, pushing it open. And from where there's solid floor to where the door opens, can I just sidestep and put a foot into the doorway?
Yeah, you kind of have to go around the wall itself. It's a difficulty 1.
Okay, so I'm going to try to do that. Okay. So, and that's would that be any sort of ability?
So it's physical.
With that? Physical? All right. So, come on. Oh, that's the wrong dice. Sorry, that's D4s. I want D6s. Or D2s, right?
D2s.
Yeah, D2s.
Oh!
What happened? You don't look good.
That's 2 5s.
Uh-oh.
That's 2 5s.
Which
Not
are
pretty.
2s.
Yeah.
Why did you put away the amber dice?
Don't forget that those are 2s.
So those are 2. You can do a story die.
So okay, so those are 2s.
Or a story point.
I'm going to use a story value token to change that into a 1.
So you successfully cross the gap, and you are now standing inside this immaculate chamber, and you get a sense that there is some sort of religious significance to this. Right, so we move on to Mars. You are sitting on the edge of the hole, and your friends, one has pushed open the door and the other one has clung onto the wall and sidled his way into the room.
Wow, from the dock of the boats, there's this sense of this architecture inside of here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Good grief, this place is incredible.
Yeah, we've probably never seen anything like this.
You've never been in a room like this.
I've just been trying to think of a sustainable farming solution. I haven't really thought about island fortress architecture.
I know rocks. That's what I know, rocks.
But at the same time, there's something that seems natural about it. So,
your dwarven heritage shines through as you admire the.
And Abraheem is pressing forward, so I suppose we have to press forward. So I'll join Abraheem, and then try to scout the opening into the. My goodness, what's inside of here? I guess I want to look. I'll join Abraheem and look.
Okay, so you have to basically cross into the room as well. So the moment you're no longer sitting on the edge of the trap closes back up again.
Oh,
okay, cool. Oh, so we could just walk in then. Oh no, they'll set off the trap maybe.
No, Abraheem, like having just stepped into the room and this doorway closing, says, "Take the corner, grab my hand, and from inside the room, I will try to reach out and give him a hand."
Okay, so it's
stepping over.
Same physical check, so difficulty 1, but you get an extra dice from Abraheem, and you don't get any experience if you succeed.
On a physical.
Physical, yeah.
Yeah.
Hoda! Yes, 1 sword.
Alrighty.
All right.
1 of 3.
So Mars is in the room, so that leaves us with Pivel.
All right, I'm going to try the same maneuver.
It's a danger zone up here.
So I get 3 dice for being helped?
And again, I'm going to try to reach out.
Thank you, friend. Thank you.
Can I help too?
I'm good.
No. Oh, he's got it.
You could have helped too. Yeah, I guess. So I got it though, so I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, so
cool.
You're in the room.
Thank you, friends.
Roll a senses check.
So I look at my friends for a second.
Difficulty 3.
I look at my friends for a second and say, friends, can you believe we've come this far? We've never been anything like this.
Yeah, this shit is nuts. Nuts.
What are we rolling? Senses what? Sorry.
Senses difficulty 3, so D6s.
Okay.
So Jeremy's got this.
You have a +1 on senses, right, Scotty?
I do. I have 2 actually in senses.
Oh my God, get it done.
Oh, that was on the side. Let me re-roll it. Oh, I got it. No, wait, no, I didn't.
I did not.
I was thinking D2s.
So no one got any success.
No.
Okay.
And I'm not close to use a story point, so.
So you're looking around the room, and
I think we're amazed.
You know, you are very impressed with the opulence of what's in this area. And as you gaze around, you notice you're starting to figure out all the different components of what's in here. And you've got the 2 statues you saw before you entered are behind or next to the opening archway window that looks over the town. Then where the door is, just in front of the door, is there's a sort of a marble, part of the marble flooring has been cut to form a circle, and in the middle of the circle, inlaid into the marble, is the shape that Abraheem recognizes as exactly the same as the amulet, but inverted.
Ew. What is that amulet anyway, Abraheem?
So Abraheem is mostly just taken back by the cleanliness of this room. I don't think he's ever set foot in a place this clean before. And
there's some lovely mud over there.
He looks around the room and sees this indent of where the amulet goes, and remembers the words spoken by people at funerals past about a key to a great weapon. So he looks around the room to see, is there anything else? Feeling that placing this amulet there could trigger something. Is there anything else in the room that he thinks could be a source of power or destruction? Or
I mean, we came here because supposedly it was the only hope, right?
Yeah.
Why did that guy who got eaten by a crocodile
if only he had told us?
Yeah.
If only he had told us.
Abraheem looks around the room and says, "Mars, the window, look towards town. Do you see the battle in our sights?"
Yeah, more like the aftermath. What's your point?
I say, perhaps there is some great weapon that can tear down this horde, and maybe I hold the key. What say you?
That's the purpose of our whole frickin' adventure is vengeance? That's it? That's all you have? There's got to be more. More to why this place is so special.
Do an education
what is
check.
supernaturally going on?
2.
Who's doing the check?
All of you.
Ah.
I'm like, I can't believe Abraheem was the chosen.
Thank you,
Never.
That dirty old smelly man.
Oh,
I'm
God,
the one with
was
the
a terrible
special
sound.
destiny. Me.
That sounded like many dice on the floor.
They're all dog dice now.
So what are we rolling? I'm sorry, I was.
D4.
Oh, dude, what? No.
Well, did you get any ones?
Sure.
Did you get
At
any
least
ones?
one of those is a 1.
It's all right. You got like 100 other dice on the table.
I think there's a 1 down there.
You can't drink and roll.
I rolled 34, D5, D6, 8. 1.
So, I rolled 35 ones. Okay. So what?
Abraheem is much better at fighting skeletons than he is at recalling educational things.
Education.
Educational things.
Education.
What are we rolling? I'm sorry.
Difficulty
D4.
Yeah, difficulty 2. Sorry, D4s.
Oh, difficulty 2. Okay. And I don't have any bonuses for education. Oh boy, 6. Okay, that's not happening. Missed.
So it's up to you, Mars.
Yes, Mars. We need your brains.
What do I need to roll?
D4s for education.
They're everywhere. They're like body snatchers.
You only need to find a D4.
I got a 3. I got a 3.
So okay, so no one really knows what the meaning of all of this is.
No.
Abraheem rubs the amulet.
We're not as smart. We're not even smart as a box of rocks between us.
Someone in town knew something about going here. We need to put the amulet in the fucking thing. Oh my God, this island is so weird.
Okay, so it is Pivel's turn.
Okay. We don't know what to do, or we don't know what it is. Okay. So it seems, friend, we've reached this point, and our brothers and sisters in the town, what little are probably left by now, are depending on us. And if we want to save anything that's left of the town, we must take a chance. I think it's what my mother would do, but she would have Abraheem do it. So Abraheem, I think you need to put the amulet in that hole there, space. And we'll watch.
This is what the librarian died for, right?
And hopefully nothing bad will happen to you.
Okay, so Abraheem, it is your turn.
We shall warn you if it does.
So Abraheem looks at his friend Pivel saying this, and he looks at his reflection in this polished marble floor, and he sees himself wearing this beautiful amulet, and he stares into this reflection for what feels like an eternity, seeing this beautiful form with this great amulet upon him. And he finally sighs, looks towards the indentation in the floor, and removes this amulet, walks forward, and carefully places it in the hole.
So the amulet, once in the hole, it becomes easy to turn. And so you turn it, and there's a bit of a rumble. As you step back, out from the circle starts to rise a pedestal. So
do the Star Trek. Yeah.
So, Pivel, you're on the other side of this, and you see that as it rises up, there in the cylinder that's rising out of the ground, there's a part of the cylinder has been cut out, and inside there is a bowl shape, or a golden bowl that is essentially built into this pillar, pedestal that's rising out of the ground. Everyone roll a senses check, difficulty 2.
Ooh. Nice.
I can do this.
Come on. It's the last one I need to fill in
right
my
in the
damn
middle
square.
of the sheet. I don't have a +1 yet.
Oh,
4.
okay, I got it.
2.
You got it?
Yeah.
So, Scotty, you hear coming from down the stairwell a whole bunch of clanging and
Oh, the horde has caught up with us. Oh.
I hear nothing.
I think they're using inverse grammar. I remember hearing ook earlier as the end of a sentence.
So, in fear, I glance over at the door, realizing that we're going to be trapped in this place, and like rats. And is there like a bar for the door to put over the door to bar it?
The door has no locking mechanism.
Oh.
Are they entering from the boat launch or from above?
You don't know. You just know that there's sounds coming from outside.
Oh, crap.
So, Mars, let's hold the door.
Aye. But why did the librarian want to come here?
To activate this thing, whatever it is.
It's a haunted place. He would have never survived. Anyway, let's hold the door.
He had the amulet.
My gigantic friend with a tiny name, let's hold the door.
All right, so we rush over to the door.
Okay. Pivel, no!
At least maybe they'll hit the trap.
You have the pearl. You must put it in that bowl.
Oh, what? Yes.
Holy telepathy, Batman.
So we'll give Jeremy another story value point.
Nice. All right, Mars, hold the door. I got to go put this pearl in there.
It's bloody brilliant.
So I ran over the door, then I run back.
Oh shit!
I'm like excited. I get to do something.
So you open the box.
I am the chosen. I am the chosen. Mother.
You open the box and you sense that the swirling is a lot faster now than it was before.
Oh yes.
Fast swirling. It's what we've all been working toward.
Okay, so I'm so excited. I'm jittery, and I grab the orb.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You do not die.
I place it in the bowl. I'm jittery, but I place it in the bowl.
Okay.
From excitement and fear.
So you place it in the bowl, and at this point, nothing is happening. You hear the clatter of the battle with the skeletons cease, but the shouting in various different guttural languages is getting louder.
Our guardians have fallen.
So, Mars, your turn.
Is there a path upward, or are we sort of right here in this next
the only
sort of
exit
area
to the
beyond?
room is the door you came through and the open window.
How far is it down?
A window. We're meant to be here then, aren't we?
You're about
aren't we?
5 or 6 stories above the water.
This is our density.
You're my density. Yeah. So
we have faced our density. Now what do we do?
we have to crush them. We have to end this curse.
Yes, but how do I make my
the lives of everyone in our village?
How do I make my ball work?
Daily exercise.
Does anybody have any ideas?
The skeletons that are kind of guarding the door, right?
Well, they were.
Stairwell, yes.
They got annihilated.
Yeah, they were.
The horde annihilated them.
The librarian needed to return the orb to the bowl, right?
Yeah, but there
to
must
save
be
us
something
all.
else. Yes, to save us all, but there's something we must be missing.
Can I just do a sort of investigation on this final floor, this opening space that we come into?
Sure. So do an education check.
God, I'm so bad on education.
We all are.
It's just
we
like
ain't no
real life.
educated here.
So I'm rolling 1d2, aren't I?
Yeah, you went to the School of Hard Rocks.
Difficulty 4, so you'll be rolling D8.
Ooh. 1d8.
1d8. You can do it.
Oh my God. Okay, digging it up here because everything fell on the floor.
What's the probability of a 1d8?
Oh, cool. These are my first edition dice. 2. Damn it.
You could use a story
point.
point.
You can change the 2 to a 1 if you've got any.
You can change the 2 to the 1.
For the sake of this moment, I'll use my last story point.
Yes.
I'm at 0. I will make that a 1.
Yes.
All right.
What is the purpose of this final
so
space?
You realize that there's actually almost like a hieroglyphic diagram laid out on the floor that you hadn't really noticed before.
God.
And you know, from your dwarven heritage and your grandparents and all the sculptures and things they used to do, and the fancy stonework that your uncle used to be involved with, you begin to recognize the glyphs on the ground as instructions as to how to activate something. And as you get to the step where the circle is placed within the thing, you realize that the next step is some kind of time. And at that point, you hear a boom that resonates out. The entire place starts to shake.
Sorry, guys.
So the next glyph...
I've activated the Dwarven defense system.
The next glyph is a bright sun.
Holy crap. This place is meant to fight them back. Well, that's my action, I suppose. I just have to say, Pivel.
The final glyph is almost indecipherable, but you sense it has something to do with clocks.
I've heard about prophecies carved in stone. They speak in riddles. Adventurers die for them, and then they always come true. Is that our lot?
So, Pivel.
Do I think I can push or pull or move any of these glyphs or anything?
No.
Okay. The thing in the center turns, though, right?
The thing in the center
swivels?
No.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay. Pivel scratching his head doesn't know what to do, so I pass.
All right. So we get to Abraheem.
Abraheem, must I do everything? I just wanted to get some rest, to maybe sleep in for a few hours, read a nice book, rest my blistered hands.
Oh, you can read?
Some books have pictures, you know.
Oh, right.
So, what time of day is it currently? Like, there's a big window. The sun is rising.
Oh, right, the big window.
The sun is rising. And I say, I grab I face this door, and I assume I hear this clattering cord getting closer. And I reach for my shovel, pull it out as I say, Mars, trust me, open this door. And I ready my shovel to throw it.
Okay.
Your bent shovel?
My bent favorite shovel.